we just watched another Christmas episode of television. An alternative one that most people probably don't even realise or remember is a Christmas episode.
Better than the Community one.
Better than the Community one. I think it's one of the best Christmas episodes there is. The Sopranos, to save us all from Satan's power. The 10th episode of Season 3. This episode is odd. It is all set around Christmas. It's all set in the weeks coming in front of Christmas. And it builds up. The last scene is set on Christmas Day morning. Not much happens in this episode at all.
Like most episodes of Sopranos.
Yeah, pretty much all that happens is Tony has to get
Tony's got like a list of stuff he needs to do during the day, including like wiring somebody across to some gangsters in Russia or whatever.
Yeah.
And then he decides to the Russian that beat up his sister.
Yeah.
And then he needs to get gifts in between, which is a perfect summation of Tony's life.
Yes, he basically goes around doing his normal things, but because it's Christmas, he's more ruminative than normal. And
yeah.
He looks back on the killing of Big Pussy Bompensero, which happened within the show on the same year, so it's sort of calling back to that.
Yeah.
As in, because it's Christmas and the end of the year, he's looking back at his life.
Yes.
As the year.
Reflecting on the year that's gone past.
Yes. Yeah. As a Christmas episode, it's much more reflective than most.
Yeah.
I think it has a really, wintry feel to it.
Yeah, it's tinged with a lot of tainted memories. That's one of the really good things about it, because what Big Pussy used to do was he used to be the Santa. So for the local neighbourhood, all the kids would come around and they get presents from Santa. But this year they have to get Paulie's helper.
Oh, it's
what's it called?
No, it's Uncle Junior's.
Junior's assistant. Yeah.
Yeah, but just for a bit of clarity, you haven't seen The Sopranos for years.
I've not. I finished watching it in the first year of university, so that was about 4 years ago.
I saw it last year, and I'm going through it again. Now I've bought the Blu-rays.
Soon. He's basically looking back, and there's a lot of tainted memories now.
Yeah.
A lot of the fun times you had, like at Christmas and hanging out together. He now looks back and realises, oh shit, he was probably wearing a wire. It's ruined, tainted those memories of the nice times at Christmas. Which at Christmas, you don't want that.
No.
You don't want that. You don't want those nice memories ruined.
No.
But
yeah, he's becoming, in a general sense, he's becoming older and his family's going apart. This one is set in the first year his daughter goes to college. I think that goes with it as well.
Yeah.
He's growing older, his kids are growing apart, his wife is more frigid towards him than before.
Yeah.
It's a very melancholy, sad episode of television.
Yeah, there's not much Christmas joy to it.
No.
Even it's kind of getting to the point now where Tony's completely unable to separate himself from his work life and his own personal life. He can't kind of get any enjoyment out of anything.
Yeah.
Which is his character basically.
Well, yeah. As the show goes along, he becomes more introverted and unable to deal with his friends and family.
Yeah.
Which gives the last season its weight, because it deals with his estrangement from each character in turn. The last 9 episodes deal with another one. That's how it's framed up until the last 2, which conclude the season.
Yeah.
It's really good, actually. It's clever the way to do the last 9. Each episode focuses on a different person.
Oh.
You only notice it after a few watches, but
but
this episode is just about how it's coming to Christmas. He's looking back and he realises that he's lost more than he's gained.
Yeah, he's lost a friend, and
he's lost his friend. He's lost even the memories that he had with his friend.
And how everybody else is just willing just to forget and move on.
Yeah.
And act like basically it never existed. Just kind of like a fucking rat. Then that's it. They're willing to move on, but you can feel Tony is hurting.
Yeah.
He's going through the loss of one of his friends. One of his friends betrayed him, and he's got no outlet. He's got no one that'll really kind of listen to him.
Well, within the episode now, we see that Dr. Melfi tries to bring it up, and he just walks out. He's unable even to see the problem that he has. Never mind discuss it with the one person he would be able to.
It's almost like he feels the need to get it out.
Yeah.
And work things through, but he's not going to, because he's a stubborn bastard.
Yeah.
He's not going to do it, and that's kind of the things that mount up and ultimately
that and the
ultimately destroy
macho
him.
world that he's within.
Well, yeah.
Like, none of the mafia people will be able to discuss it with him.
No, because like I said, they're just like, oh, fuck him, you know.
Yeah.
Fucking guy fucked me in the ass.
That's the best line in this.
Yeah.
He was a cocksucker and he fucked me in the ass.
That was it, yeah.
Well, apparently they wrote lines for the guy who plays him intentionally as like crude as possible.
Yeah.
Because he refused to do storyline where he'd be a rat. So what they did, he said, "I'll do anything except play a rat." So they would write him intentionally ridiculous storylines to pay him back almost for being so stubborn.
Yeah.
Because he was a gangster before being.
Really, Paulie.
Yeah, he's in The Godfather 2 as well. The actor. He's in Goodfellas as well.
Oh,
But he was like a convicted felon, and I think he may have even murdered someone. But in prison, he discovered like an acting class.
Yeah.
And then, like, when he was released from prison, he's worked within the film industry since.
Oh, interesting.
He's actually quite interesting. He's been in pretty much every gangster film since Godfather 2.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's why they give him lines like that.
But yeah. No, I really like him. He's always a lot of fun.
Yeah, he's a great character. He's a fairly decent actor as well. They give him some heavy stuff later on. He does it well.
No, I always enjoy his little cavalcade of chums.
Yeah.
Him and Silvio.
Yeah.
And Christopher.
Yeah.
And all the other. Well, I'd not seen a single episode of Sopranos since like I finished watching it.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of. It took me a long time to watch Sopranos, and when I finished, it was kind of like, yeah, that book closed.
Yeah.
And I watched this episode. I really want to rewatch them all again.
You should do. It's brilliant. And
I'm probably struggling for something to watch on TV. I'm not really infused by anything.
You should watch The Wire though. You've not seen that.
Oh yeah. Well, but there's a lot of TV to watch.
But The Sopranos, yeah, it's amazing.
TV's problem.
Yeah.
Too many episodes.
Too many episodes
and not enough time. That's the problem.
Yeah. But this episode, I think, definitely grows on you the more you watch it.
Well, I
think
it's like most Sopranos episodes. You go back and you watch them a second time, and you can really pick up on all the different layers
subtleties
to it.
And nuance and stuff. Yeah.
Like I picked up on the fact that Tony didn't pay for his drink, and you were like, "Oh, that actually pays off later on."
Yeah.
That actually is they're setting it up, and actually pays off. Oh wow! Oh, that's really clever.
Yeah.
That's a nice little detail.
Yeah. There's loads of stuff like that.
Stuff like that, I'd imagine. Yeah.
Yeah. Even in this, the episode's ending pivots on the Billy Bass.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, at the end of the episode, his daughter gives him a Billy Bass sort of thing, which is a novelty singing trout toy. Yeah. I think they've died now, haven't they?
They're not really a thing.
Yeah, I think they were a thing when this was done.
Yeah.
But it calls back to an episode called Funhouse, which is one of the best Sopranos episodes where they kill him, Big Pussy, and he. Did you forgotten about this? Yeah. In a dream. Tony sees him as a talking fish. And the talking fish tells him he's a rat. Yeah. Apparently they did that because they didn't want to do it because David Chase thought it'd be dull to watch an episode where he did detective work.
Oh yeah, that's
so they thought it'd be much better if he had a dream.
Yeah.
But yeah, to understand the episode fully, I think you need to understand everything that's gone before it and everything going in, and
it's all the little subtleties picking it up and
yeah. But that ending, if you know, it's pretty devastating.
It is. It is. Yeah, you're right.
He can't even enjoy his family life anymore.
No. Even like a nice pleasant day on Christmas is ruined by by memories of his dead friend.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's tragic. So as a Christmas episode, it's a bit tragic.
It is a tragedy in this.
What I like is
it's
not a Sopranos Christmas special.
No.
It never debases itself to that level. It's a Sopranos episode, and it happens to be set around Christmas.
Yeah.
And all the characters are off doing Christmassy things.
Yes.
You know? And that's one of the things I think really works about it. It would have been horrible to have, like, I don't know, Tony like, "Oh, Tony, you have to be sadder."
Yeah.
Because Junior's assistant's sick. That'd be horrible.
Yeah, it's infused with a sense of, like, wintry, like, withdrawnness, and the pacing is slower than even some other episodes of Sopranos. But it is Christmassy in that sense, that it's tinged with that, but it isn't an out and out, this is a Christmas special.
Yeah, Tony's got to love the meaning of Christmas.
Yeah, they didn't do the theme song in the style of a Christmas jingle or something like that.
Yeah, that'd be horrible.
Yeah, but I think this is truer to like a lot of people's experiences of like the time of year than most. It's ruminative and it's sort of, you can look back and I always feel about like Christmas amongst families. It never
well, if you don't have kids, it never really is much of a massive event.
No.
It's more like you're building up to that day when the day comes and everyone's, you know, kind of just having the day and enjoying the day out. It's not like a huge, explosive event. I think this episode captures that quite well.
And the way that it's the end of the year, looking back and stuff, and I suppose even if this may even have more resonance if we were older.
Yeah,
this episode is more about looking back and finding you've lost more than you've gained.
Yeah.
And the scenes are just so quiet and sad and stuff. Like there's the one where he's talking to Silvio and Paula, and it's shot from underneath, and it's really dark and stuff, and they're not really saying anything.
No.
It's just so sad and quiet, a lot of these scenes.
Well, like it's nothing that like all the scenes work on multiple levels as well.
Yeah.
Like I always think like the best scenes you can do in a TV show or a film is have the basics of the scene, but at the same time have it mean something completely different.
Yeah.
So like the scene at the end, Meadow gets Tony, a Billy Bass, a novelty Billy Bass, and the family find it funny.
Yeah.
But on another level, we know that Tony's devastated by this gift, and he's horrified by it. He's putting on a show to be thanks Meadow, but he's kind of like, oh shit.
Yeah.
But it's a really great scene because it works on multiple levels. So your base scene, Tony gets a Christmas present, and then it's you say something about Tony's character, and every single scene is like that. There's at least 2, 3, 4, 5 levels to it all.
Yeah.
Just from I forgot like how the show is quite formless, and so going back to what I was saying about
Llewyn Davis.
It's quite formless.
Yeah.
But there's a definite structure. There's a reason why every single scene is in there, and it serves a purpose, and it will pay off.
Yeah.
Ultimately.
I think, and all, especially, not so, this is only season 3, but if you look at the later ones, like, going past this season, it's almost like every single scene is infused with what's gone before.
Yeah.
There's just such a tragic weight to a lot of what's happening, but only if you'd seen the earlier ones you would realise.
Yeah. So no, I loved it, I really enjoyed it. It infused me to rewatch the entire series.
Exactly, and it's just a great episode of television.
It's great,
It's amazing.
Yeah. Probably the best Christmas special I think we've watched so far.
Yeah, I think it is. It's great.